Hello, y'all, and welcome back to Anointed Crown Tarot. So I'm going to tell you off rip, this is going to be an air sign video. So my Aquarius, my Geminis, and my Libras, this is for you. So if you have those placements in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you are dealing with an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini, this could possibly resonate with you. I'll go ahead and say this first, get it out the way. If it don't resonate, don't force it. If it don't apply, let it fly. The only way to really know exactly what is for you is by booking a personal reading with me, which if you go to my page, which of course, please subscribe to my channel if you want to keep up with all, content like this, like my videos. But if you go to my page description, you'll see how you can reach me on other platforms as well as my website. My website is where you'll be able to book your personal reading all month long. And I forgot to mention this in my fire sign video, but all month long, I am doing $10 off of all of my tarot readings as long as you book it through my website. The only one that's not eligible for that is my Freaky Fridays, which of course I only do those on Fridays of the month, and you got to contact me directly. So Threads, Instagram, Facebook, follow me on all platforms because I do post collective content across all platforms, and it varies. But here's where, at the moment, this is the only place I'm posting videos. So again, this is for my earth sign. I said earth sign again. This is for my air sign babies, my Aquarius, my Geminis, and my Libras. We're going to talk about the person that is on your mind and how they feel about you. The connection, your feelings, just dig a little bit into it. All right, so Spirit, how does the person on air sign's mind feel about them? How does the person on my air sign collective's mind feel about them? How do they feel about them? So we're starting off with the Sun card here. Got the High Priestess. Got the Tower. All right. Let's bring those over here. So the person on your mind, air signs, it looks like there's someone whom once felt like, it feels like this is the beginning of the story and this is where it's going into. It feels like at some point they felt happy, satisfied and, seen and recognized is what I heard in the connection. There's something here. Let me see. Clarify the High Priestess. Clarify the High Priestess Spirit. Clarify the High Priestess. Tell me more. There's some sort of ending or something that's taking place between y'all. A cycle has definitely ended, closed out. Something new is starting. We got the King of Swords that fell out along with the Death card. This King of Swords could be you, which of course that is an air sign card. Tell me more how they feel about the air signs. There's definitely an ending that's taking place. So there's some sort of ending that's taking place between you and this person. But I'm getting the energy more so of like a temporary separation, a break. Like maybe somebody here needed some space to themselves to kind of just regather their energy, their thoughts, and figure out exactly what they want and, you know, where this connection is going. Which then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new, you know what I'm saying, a new potential for a new beginning between the two of y'all. That's what I'm getting. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles, Spirit. There's a decision that somebody had to make here about something. What decision did they have to make? Okay, so this person might be making a decision to walk away from something for good. I don't know if it's this connection or if it's something in regards to, you know, the drama and the conflict that was happening between y'all. Let's see. What are they walking away from? We're going to put this over here. What are they walking away from? Okay, we got the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles here? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, now we got the Emperor here. We got the King of Swords and we got two Knights. I am still trying to piece this together. Give me a second here. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. Somebody may be walking away from and putting an end to their player ways. Like they might have been juggling or had not even necessarily juggling, but they might have just had a variety of options. And it was a lifestyle that they definitely enjoyed and had fun in, but it's been too exhausting. It's too exhausting to continue dealing with multiple people. And they could be giving up and just walking away from, especially with the Death following this King of Swords here, they're walking away from entertaining multiple people. That's what I'm getting. They're walking away from entertaining multiple people. Then we got the King of Cups here. So we got two kings, an emperor. Like that's multiple energies. That is multiple energies for sure. So this person might have been entertaining multiple people, or possibly just having sex with multiple people, multiple codependent relationships, multiple karmic relationships. It could be a variety of that or all of the above. And this person is finally deciding to leave that in the past because they want to work towards something new. They could want something more prosperous with you. Look, realizing self-deception, getting caught, not making excuses, secrets coming out. Yeah, that Aquarius, Libra, Libra, Gemini. That is the energy that I am getting. That somebody here has been juggling and dealing with multiple energies, multiple people. Nobody that they were really taking serious. They might, like I said, it could have been multiple karmics, multiple sexual, codependent relationships. Just, you know, out there just having fun, having their way. That's what they were doing. They were a kid in a candy store with unlimited funds, having their way. That's what they were doing. And this person is finally deciding to leave that lifestyle in the past and leave it out in the cold and walk towards something more new. And this was very difficult for them to do because this shit was fun to them. It was so fun, but it was draining. It was exhausting. There was nothing solid. They had no genuine connections with anybody. And what they're wanting is something more solid right here. And look, right as I said that, I just realized the Empress is on the bottom of the deck. That is exactly what's going on here. This person said, I don't want to be a player no more. No, I don't want to be a player no more. We got 2 cards. Got the 6 of Cups with the Queen of Wands. Why is that here? Why is the 6 of Cups here with the Queen of Wands, Spirit? Why is the 6 of Cups here with the Queen of Wands? Okay. This person may be ready to spin the block on somebody. And it could be this Queen of Wands, because this is what they're wanting with that Queen of Wands. This is somebody they view that's already very independent and strong, someone who doesn't need them, but they want to add to. They see you as very, or they see this Queen of Wands as very, I see this Queen of Wands as very inspirational. I think this is going to be you. And this is what this person wants to be. That's what they're choosing. And then look, I got the Hierophant right here on the bottom of the deck. This person is wanting some sort of commitment or collaboration or something. And this is something they're probably going to communicate to you. 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is something they're probably going to reach out and communicate to you soon. They realize that their actions and their behaviors, their lack of maturity and entertaining all this bull, it created some distance between you and them. That it just wasn't working out. They now know that they are their biggest enemy. They now know that the reason why this was never working out before is because of all of this that they were holding on to. We got the 5 of Swords, and then we got the Magician. Some people are not going to be happy when they cut off like these karmics and these other connections that they have these attachments with. And like I said, it could be sexual. It's codependent regardless, but some people are not going to be happy when they walk away. Like if you look at the 5 of Swords, you see how these people are like, this person's like walking away. They got these 3 swords in their hand. You got the 2 on the ground. Like these people can't even fight. Like they can't even fight it because this person has their mind made up about what they want to do and they want to manifest something with you. And look, again, 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck after I've already shuffled them. This person put too much time into this. They feel like their time was wasted over here. That's what they feel like. Their time was wasted with all that stuff that they was entertaining. And realistically, it probably was. But one thing I'll say is that you're right exactly where you're supposed to be when you're there. You're right exactly where you're supposed to be when you're there. Like maybe all of these connections were supposed to teach this person something in regards into what they genuinely wanted and didn't want, and boundaries and other lessons, you know, things that they need to heal, whatever. Like it could have been teaching them anything. So it was probably necessary to deal with, unfortunately, that's how some people learn their lessons. So that's how they, you know, feel about you. I'm only 15 minutes in. Let's see. What are their next... Spirit, what are their intentions with my air signs? The person that is on my air signs' minds, what is their intentions with my air signs? What is their intentions with my air sign collective? What is their intentions? What is their intentions? Got the Four of Swords here. Okay, so right now this person could be still in introspection, doing some healing work, just mentally, spiritually, emotionally, preparing themselves to come towards you. So it's like they need some space right now. There could be some distance between y'all, like maybe y'all aren't talking. And it's like this person, as difficult as it's been for them, as hard as the journey has been, as bruised as they are, as heartbroken as they've gotten, this person's not giving up. They're not giving up on you. They're not giving up on love. They still feel like it is something that they can have, and it's something that's worth having. Tell me more about their intentions. This person wants to rebuild the friendship between y'all. That's what I'm getting. Like they know they can't just jump into, hey, let's get into a relationship. They feel like they need to start from the ground up, and that's probably very true. They're still very passionate about you. Look at that, Two of Cups. They want to rebuild the friendship between y'all. So this could be romantic. This could just be simply a friendship reading. Maybe that person was dealing with other people that, you know, just came in between the friendship. And of course I dropped the deck. Hold on a second. When I dropped it, these two were the only ones that flipped over. The Three of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, this person wants back into your life. Tell me more about how, the person's intentions for air signs. Spirit, tell me more about their intentions. Tell me more about their intentions, Spirit. So they're not going to completely reveal to you what their intentions are. So there's still something is being hidden here, but I'm not getting like in a deceptive manner. I'm getting more so like in a strategic or calculated manner. Like maybe this person plans to come in and, let's say, rebuild the friendship with hopes of it growing into a relationship. They're not going to fully communicate that to you. But their mind is already made up about it. Whatever drama or anything that happened between y'all, they want to leave it behind. They want to look forward to something better with y'all. Why are they in regret? Okay. Look at that, Seven of Cups. They're in regret because they was exploring their options. Like they had something that was emotionally fulfilling to them, but because they were so greedy. And there's nothing wrong when you're single with exploring your options, but you know, how many options you need? Let's be real. How many options you need? Do you need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people? That's a lot of people in your energy. You don't need that many. We don't. But you're grown. You can do what you want to do. I say that in every video. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. But this person is in regret because they lost you because they kept entertaining other people, other responsibilities, kept ignoring you, kept ignoring the connection. And they just want happiness back in their life. They want you back in their life. Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. They miss you. They miss the connection. I saw that while I was shuffling. Yeah, this person is burdened and ready to close out their past behaviors. Like, it's giving, you know, some form of an ego death. I'm not getting full ego death, but it's giving, hey, I'm getting there. I am getting there. Let's see. How do you feel about the person on your mind? How does my air sign collective feel about the person that's on their mind? How does my air signs feel about the person that is on their mind? How does my air sign collective feel about the person on their mind, Spirit? Ooh, that flew. Knight of Swords. Oh, we got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse that fell on the floor. So you feel like this person was pretty like wishy-washy. This person was very wishy-washy with you. I just heard like false promises. Like, this person might have communicated certain things to you but never followed through with what they were saying. With the Ten of Pentacles here, you don't really view them as pretty much your person anymore. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles reverse, Spirit. Yep. This could be something that either you've already walked away from or you're ready to kind of just leave it be. How else does my air signs feel about the person on their mind? Which is understandable, because if they were doing all of that and kind of playing with you, yeah. But then we got the Emperor here. There might be a part of you that still has a little bit of hope, but you're not pressed about it. I feel like it's something you'd be willing to work towards. But this person has to they got to approach you correct. It's something you'd be willing to work towards, but they got to approach you correctly. You want equal give and take. You want reciprocity. You want to be poured into the way that you pour into others. You want balance between y'all. If this person is going to approach you, it's like, again, you got to approach me the right way. You got to approach me the right way. There's some sort of turning point happening within this connection, within the energy between y'all. Yep, there's an ending. There's an ending happening to a particular cycle within your connection, or an energy within your connection is shifting. There's a shift happening for sure. What is this shift? All right, so we got the Two of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and then the Ace of Pentacles. You're going to be faced with a difficult decision for yourself to make. Do you give this person a chance? Or do you walk away from it completely? And this is something that's making you anxious because you don't know what to expect either way. But there's the Ace of Pentacles here. So the Ace of Pentacles saying that there is something, there's an opportunity, there is potential for some growth and something new to transpire here between you and this person. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. Oh, flipped over a few cards. Yeah, there's something shifting within this connection. And that shift is happening fast. That shift is definitely happening fast. And it could be leading to something more long-term and solid too. It could be with the Hierophant here. Tell me more about the Hierophant, Spirit. It's moving slow, that's for sure. It's going to be something that it's going to take some time, some patience. It's going to take some time and some patience. But it's possible. Why is the moon here with the King of Wands? So somebody might have been dealing with somebody. You might have, I mean, that's cool because you know, you're single. You might have already started dating somebody else, but it sounds like you could either be dealing with or walking away from a fire sign. That person could have fire sign placements, especially with the Emperor and the King of Wands here. But it's something that, again, someone is being strategic here. Someone is being strategic here. That's not telling me to take that. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, so again, it's gonna take some time. It's possible between the two of you to come back together, rebuild the friendship, rebuild the connection. I'm not seeing, like, other than the Hierophant, I'm not seeing, like, you know, the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles was reversed. Like, I'm not seeing, you know, getting into that relationship just yet, but I'm seeing, like, there being some rebuilding of a friendship and a connection. That's what I'm getting. That is how you and they are feeling about you, as well as the connection. That is what's going on within the connection. We got a few more minutes left. I want these. All right, Spirit, give me a few oracle cards for my air signs. Give me a few oracle cards for my air signs. Give me a few oracle cards for my air signs. Give me a few oracle cards for my air signs. So we got acquiring knowledge. This person is more open-minded to, you know, the meaning of your connection, as well as exploring things a little bit deeper. Reinvention. Somebody, this could be both of you, but I'm getting that this person's been working on themselves. Again, they're not communicating everything to you. Y'all could just be on non-speaking terms right now. Somebody here likes to utilize substances, alcohol, you know, even sex possibly, to desensitize themselves from what they're feeling. Remember how I said earlier, this person was dealing with a lot of karmic partners. This is what karmic partner says. Karmic partner or partners. But it says, I know I am settling if I am not with you, but I feel I am stuck because I'm afraid of change. I'm used to what I have, even if it's not enough for me, and I'm working on feeling deserving of you. But this person is now gaining the courage to leave all of that behind and try to come towards you. It says, I don't care what it takes, how long it takes, who I upset, I am going to return to you one way or another. Like, they are ready, right? I don't even know if the camera got that. So I'm gonna repeat it again real quick, okay? Because my thing looked and it was just like, oh, low battery. But y'all could be on non-speaking terms. This person is working on themselves. They're more open-minded to, you know, having a connection with you. Somebody here utilizes substances, whether that's drugs, alcohol, or sex, to desensitize themselves. And remember when I mentioned karmic partners and they were dealing with multiple, this says, I know I am settling if I am not with you, but I feel I am stuck because I'm afraid of change. I'm used to what I have, even if it's not enough for me. I am working on feeling deserving of you, but this person is trying to muster up the courage to come towards you. It says, I don't care what it takes, how long it takes, who I upset. I am going to return to you one way or another. So that's where we're going to end this at, air signs. And thank y'all so much for watching. I love y'all. Bye.